All right. We're live? Not yet. Looks like we're live. Okay.
Yep.
Thanks for coming in, Ned. Hello, everyone. My name is Namek. Welcome to Thursday night stream. How's everyone doing? This is REANIMAL, the demo. I did not know that this game actually had a demo and just looked it up one time and I was like, oh, it has a demo. Let's start playing it. Because I want to play this and compare it to Little Nightmares 3. Hey, Kira. How are you? Welcome. How you been? Good to see you. And I know Ned will enjoy this as well because, again, he's a very hard defender of Little Nightmares 3. To reiterate, I don't have a problem with the Little Nightmares 3. I had some issues and some preferences or changes that I didn't think it wasn't as good as the first two. But my biggest problem with that game was the $40 price tag, along with the $15 future DLC. Something I absolutely do not like. I've also made a video as a short that it's really the value or the price comparing to the playtime is getting a little bit inversed. Little Nightmares 2 was $20. I didn't realize that, and then $30 for Little Nightmares 2, and then $40 for Little Nightmares 3. But the playtime is roughly around the same 6 hours. Hard for me to justify that price, you know? Feel free to add in, Ned.
I said before I agree with the price thing. I completely agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Now, the other thing was that, again, concern, or rather, I didn't think Little Nightmares 3 the puzzles wasn't as intricate. It was still simple, but it wasn't intricate. Certainly not complex enough for 2 players. There wasn't as much, teamwork, other than just you shoot the arrow, you bash the heads. That's it. It was too much. It was not enough for me. And then there's the other part, which is the atmosphere was creepy, but not horrific, or it's missing that little bit of like desolation, very, very deserted environment feeling. So that's what I was looking for when I played the first 2 games, because, well, it's Little Nightmares, right? So when it comes to this one, REANIMAL, I don't remember much. I remember that there was like a video about this game, and I realized, like, oh, this looks a little bit like Little Nightmares. And I realized it was actually the same team. It's just that the team that made Little Nightmares 1 and 2, they got bought out by another company, and they started a new IP, which is this one. So I'm wondering how this one will do. I'm very interested, and of course, it also depends on the price. If it's $40 with around the same gameplay, I'm gonna have the same complaint about it. Okay, $40 for 6 hours is like not enough for me. But I do know one thing about this game before I start playing, compared to Little Nightmares 3, and it is that it does have couch co-op, which means I can actually have someone sitting next to me and play it. Little Nightmares 3 only allows you to play with people online. Whether or not you think that's a good thing is up to you. But couch co-op is definitely something I prefer over online co-op, because I would love to have a friend here with me who can start playing together. So, let's get started.
I actually haven't even seen anything on REANIMAL yet, so this is also my first instance of seeing the demo.
Awesome. Alright, I'm going to turn all the effects as high as possible. Alright, it looks like I can still get a 165 FPS, so that's good. Unlimited, okay, that's fine. Hey, Seabass, how are you? Welcome. Co-op. Let's see how it goes. Oh my. There's actually a loading screen. It's taking a while, but maybe then again I am putting on ultra. How's everyone doing? It's Thursday. Hopefully I can get back to cooking soon enough.
I think I'm doing pretty fine. We're working on a video.
Well, let me know when it hits. Let me know when it hits.
It'll probably be a week for now. It's for a event thing. So, like, I could release the video's pretty much done. Like,
Hey,
I
God
could
New.
release, I would
Welcome.
be happy. But again, it's for this event that happens in a week, and I'm
All right.
hosting the event. So yeah.
Yeah, if I'm playing Geometry Dash or doing some just chatting, you know, just send me the link on Discord. Just tell me what to search on YouTube, and I'll look at it. We can all share it. And hello, God Noob. This is REANIMAL. It's a demo. It's made by the same team as who made Little Nightmares, the series. So I finished Little Nightmares 3. I think it's quite overpriced, but I still think it's a decent game. But I'm hoping, let's see how this one goes. And already, it's got that very creepy atmosphere that I'm looking for. Huh. It looks like I'm alone. I do not have an NPC. That's not what I was expecting. Look at the stream title. Huh. I mean, obviously it's the same kind of art style. Uh-oh. Okay. Where do I go next? Oh, there it is.
It's going to be cool to see another game in that Little Nightmares sort of world. Like, obviously it's not the same world, but a similar one, so I think this can be neat.
Yeah. Speaking of which, did you guys know that this demo actually dropped on the same day as Little Nightmares 3? I don't know if this is supposed to be a dig on it. Oh, I didn't even see a girl. Oh, there's my partner. Hello, beautiful.
But yeah, that is something I did notice when I was having internet issues, and then the internet issues got resolved.
Oh! Whoa, 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 girl! I just saved you. Don't make me throw you overboard. Okay.
But yeah, I did see videos.
Oh,
for both
voice acting.
the demo and Little Nightmares 3. Kind of funny timing.
Voice acting. I did not expect that. Oh, so there are others. Is it a title drop? Oh boy. Already I'm getting a sense of scale, just how small and I guess you can say powerless we are. Let's keep going. How the hell did I see her in this foggy ocean is up? I don't know. Maybe there was a distress signal? Alright. And I don't know what to expect from the title, REANIMAL. Well, like, what does that mean? Use R to look around. Oh. I see. Hello, is anyone there? Can anybody hear me? Also, the fact that while they were talking, I don't know why, but were they whispering or not? Or... Oh. Let's go right. Oh my god. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What? Where? Split off path. Okay. I guess you can say this one is a little bit bigger than Little Nightmares, huh? At least in this section. I thought this was supposed to be like a very linear game. Okay. Wow. Ooh. Okay. We are on dangerous water here. What the heck? Yeah, this is giving me some Elden Ring kind of vibe. Or excuse me, Silent Hill. We went from the ocean to a haunted forest? Hello? Oh. House. Alright. Let's begin. You okay? You coming? Okay, good. Why to interact? Okay. There's sprint. There we go. Let's look around first. Okay. Is there anything is there like an inventory system? Right? Probably there's nothing, but I just want to make sure. Maybe we get in. Yeah, how do I pick it up? Y. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Knew it. Little Nightmares 3 has always had this going left to right. It's very linear. Again, it's almost like watching a movie. This one, I guess, is a little bit more expansive. Alright, let's see if there's anything else. So she has the lantern. We have a lighter. Thanks for the sub. That means we can go here. Is there a key? I thought we had a key. Oh, I guess not. Oh, it's for this one. Okay. Alright. So compared to the Little Nightmares, this one is already a little bit different because you go... Little Nightmares is always transitioning from left to right. This one is not. It's like the previous one were like a storyboard. I guess this one has taking that formula out, you know? Okay. Come on. So who are the enemies here then? Is it big, large animals? Hello? Ooh. Okay. Alright, guess we're supposed to go that way. Towards the fan. Okay. Invisible wall. I see. Okay. Invisible wall, by the way. Invisible wall. I can't go. I cannot go backwards. Seems. All right, come on, girl. You don't want to get shredded. Oh my God! Are you serious? Well, this is a demo, so... Oh! She just clipped through! Okay, good enough for me. Yeah, she's definitely evil. Alright, duck. I got it. Alright, show me the monsters.
Already, I will say, I think this environment is more ominous than the Nowhere.
Definitely. Okay, I saw the first big person. It looks human. They're using a garage, so it's not... Let's see what their faces look like. So, from what I know, anyone who is big is pretty much our enemy. And also, I like the subtlety. If you know what I mean. Because in Little Nightmares, it's always like one bodies. And here and there. I remember the first Little Nightmares 1. As soon as we control 6, like the first 2 or 3 rooms, it shows a dead body hanging from the ceiling. Very, you know. And then with 3, it's like showing corpses all over the place. Which again, brings up the tension. But there's just something about, you know, subtlety. Of not knowing what is going on here. Ooh, okay, there it is. Alright. I also noticed there's no climbing button. You know how in Little Nightmares, you have to like hold R1 to climb and grab something? Here, you don't need to do that. It's just, he just automatically climbs. Another thing I've noticed is that this is where you're supposed to go. I guess this is a tutorial level, but there's not the hint of where you're supposed to do the hoist thing. It's not like painted bright white or bright yellow to say, hey, go here. This is where you need to go next. Alright. Alright. That's probably the most basic co-op mechanic. But I'm gonna have to test that with the puzzles. In here? No. Alright, let's see. Okay. What is it, Nana? My dog is whining again. She's so spoiled. It's not because I shocked her, okay, guys? I don't have shock collars. Okay. Oh. Hey. Another friend. You can squeeze through the wall, can't you? You're skinny enough.
Well, you still can.
Hey, what? No. What is our objective? So we came back to this place. So many briefcases. Okay, that's where we ooh. Okay. Out. Alright. There's 3 doors that we can interact with, so... Oops. Let's see. This one is definitely not as linear as the previous games. Let's see, what's behind here then? Okay. Oh. Collectibles. Whoa! Okay. Who is the master of this castle, I wonder? It looks like a dude. Probably a dude. And let's go here next. No. Go. Damn it. Alright, that leaves the other door. Again, no monsters attacking yet. Huh. Anything here? Okay, I said a chair. Ah, there's a lever. Definitely something where Are we supposed to do that? I don't know. Nope, we're definitely not supposed to do that. Alright, let's turn that off. Oh, shoot. Now what? I couldn't turn that off. So now what do I do? Alright, let's be careful. Oh, there we go. Come on. I like the fact that they still don't give us the names of these characters. There we go. So why did we come back here anyway? Press LB to call companion to interact. What? What is LB? I'm on PlayStation. Oh. Okay, I'm supposed to hold this. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Ask her to do it. Alright, that makes sense. Oh, shoot. Oh, my bad. First death. Let's see. Alright, you hold this. Oh. Right, I'm duh. Okay, don't let go of that switch now. Alright. And I go over here, push this. Alright, yep, alright. Alright. Easy puzzle. No problem. But at least there's something. See, that's the thing I've missed in the other game. There's no... You don't really... E? What is... Oh, whoa. What? I was not expecting another door. No, let's go back. Okay, I see. One thing I do notice is that the change of camera angles, that's basically this game's version of loading screen, I'm guessing. Where the other Little Nightmares 2 doesn't really have a loading screen. It's just straight from left to right, right to left. Oh god, what the heck is that? Oh my god, what in the world are we wearing? Someone's guts. Oh, okay, never mind. This world is creepy. Alright. Go. This game I heard is arriving early next year, so I guess this will be the first game that we're gonna that I can look forward to. Well, other than GTA 6. Here, by the way, my PS5, GTA 6 is the only reason that I have not sold my PlayStation 5. Because apparently the PC version of the game comes out later or something. Otherwise, I would have sold it. Alright. Alright, looks like the puzzles in this game is a little bit more interdimensional. So far, it's not too bad. I've not seen one monster. This is an interesting way of presenting things. I am getting curious. It's creepy, yes, but I don't sense any danger. Oh, Jesus. Is that a real person? Why are you running away, man? We're here to save you, or what? Oh. Alright. Okay, there's our... We see him. It's definitely a dude, an old guy. Alright, let's turn this off. Are they eating does the guy eat kids or something? Alright, we can go to the right. Again, like, oh man. What is this? What was that about? Okay. Collectible. Again, I cannot praise the camera angle of Little Nightmares as well as this game enough, because I think it's amazing. It shows just how small, tiny, and powerless we are. All right, let's walk in the bushes because I don't want to get caught. Hello? You get a little bit of control with the camera, but not much. Hello? Okay, there's the door. Okay, there's a door to the left and the right. And then you got... Oh, it's a minecart. Okay, cool. Well, let's explore these areas first. Let's go to the right first. Let's go to the other side. I'm guessing we're supposed to go that way anyway. I'd rather explore the area first. It seems that I can't. Okay. And now... Right. Come on, get on, girl. Alright, this is a little bit weird. What is happening? Hello? Hello? What is this? Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. My bad. That was dumb of me. You know what? Yeah, let's go explore. Now this is what I'm talking about. Alright, sir. Would you... What is that? Okay, there it is. What the F? Did that guy just crawl inside a dead corpse? Okay. Should I go near it? Should we go in? Oh, toilet. Plunger. Oh. What is happening? Hello? Okay. What is that? Okay, am I supposed to plunge this thing? No. Oh, there's the key. I think that's it, right? What is that? Huh. Huh. Okay, let's just get the hell out of here. I've seen enough. Funny enough, there's still no monsters here. Or at least no enemies, I should say. Alright, let's go. So we got the key. That means we can go here, right? Yes. Is this a puzzle? What the F? Human skin? Is that what it means? Reanimal? Creatures take the form of these humans? I can... Oh. Okay, this is what I mean by subtlety. You don't really know what is going on. You don't even know what your objective is. Are we looking for someone? Are we trying to save someone? Or... like... what? Ooh. But it does make me feel uncomfortable. Ah, there's the other wheel. Supposed to be here. Okay, good. Oh! Oh, shit. Run. Run. Spoke too soon. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Come on. Can't get over here. Oh, you can't. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. All right. All right, fix this. Get the hell out of here. I think that's enough, right? All right, come on. Up, down, up, down, up. Oh, please don't collapse. Come on, can't this thing go any faster? Oh, how do I get out? I guess I can't. Okay. Oh boy. Oh yeah. No, 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 no. Let's go back and look for a few things. Again, this game is way bigger than Little Nightmares. At least in terms of level design. Okay, great. A new exploration. Yeah. Oh, come on. Nothing here? Oh, that way. I see it, I see it. Off the beaten path, baby. What do I do here? What? I? Friend or foe? Is that part of the story, or what just happened? What was that? Oh. I'm guessing that's optional. Okay. Where else does this go? Nowhere. Is there anything else here? I don't think so. Anything but forest. Okay, let's go back then. Hey, for a demo, this is actually pretty good. I was expecting like maybe 15 to 30 minutes, but no. It has a lot more than I thought. Maybe you could rush through it, but why would I do that, right? Come on.
It's also, like, it's nice that this also feels like its own thing. Like, it doesn't exactly feel like more Little Nightmares,
Yeah.
but more of its own Little Nightmares adjacent game, which I think is good.
See. Let's hope they don't end up like Mono and 6. Let's hope it doesn't end up like that. Let's hope for a happier ending.
Also, is just me or does the world in this game, like, I don't know, if it feels more grounded, if that makes sense, and less all over the place like Nowhere.
Well, other than the weird human skin part, yeah, it's just, you know. Oh my god.
Like, it pretty
Okay,
much
I do
just
see a
feels
problem.
like,
The shading for these guys' bodies is a little bit funny looking. Okay, it's not
yeah.
rendered very well.
But yeah, this pretty much just feels like a desolate, like, city with monsters, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh boy, this is not a good situation. Shit. Okay, he is human. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay. Oh thank God. He did not check us. Oh! No! Crap. Oh god, we gotta save the little kid. You're right, Little Nightmares, it's more like in a bit of a fantasy world. But this one looks pretty kind of normal other than the creatures and the living inhabitants. Ah. There we go, guys. The all sneaking button. Shit. Oh god, he's gone. Alright, I learned from my lesson from the previous games that it's better to sneak. Crouch walk. Okay, I know we can go to the left, but I'm gonna keep going to make sure. Is there any collectibles? You guys got any masks here? No? Oh, she's walking, or she's running. Ooh, we got to the train conductors. Alright, the front of the train. Gotta be some goodies here. Ah, I guess this is where we're supposed to go. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, this game just needs a little bit of polish because I see a little bit of a weird glitches and rendering issues here and there, but overall it's pretty good. But the frames per FPS is like wildly varies. It went from like 160-ish to like now to like 90 to 70. It's just wow, that's a lot. Oh, I guess we're supposed to go to the other west side. Okay. Okay. So, from what I can tell, people can kidnap kids and put them in these suitcases or something like that. Oh. And these things are skins for whatever creature goes in. Act like humans. Maybe thus the name REANIMAL. Right. Come on. Sorry, sir. God, we need to go. God. Oh my God. This is what I was talking about, tension. Oh yes! There's the kid. Yes. Good job, kid. Go, go, go. Ah! Why'd you got in my way? Let's try that again. That damn kid. We saved you. You turned around and stabbed me in the back. Alright, come on, let's try this again. Come on. Go, go, go. Shit. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Oh! Oh, that's it? Ah, I was just... damn it. That was it? Oh, man. Okay, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I'm guessing that as soon as we get to the other side, this train somehow collapses, and the dude falls down to the abyss or something like that. Okay.
Like, thus far, like that was really good, especially like the movement of that humanoid creature.
Yep, very creepy. Man. Alright, I think this game does something interesting, and it brings up a lot of, like, what we all enjoyed in Little Nightmares 1 and 2. I guess compared to the first, I don't know, 30 minutes of Little Nightmares 3, yeah, I'm willing to say I'm a little bit more invested in this one, since it's not as, it's definitely creepier. There's no doubt about it. I know that in the first Little Nightmares 3 there's the baby, but the environment wasn't all that scary because it was in like the desert. We could see everything here. It's foggy, it's dark, damn, you don't know what is going on. And we got all these weird creatures roaming around. You don't know what is going on. Man. God damn, what a cock tease. The fact that they cut the demo off right there. Damn it, what a tease. That's a dick move right there.
Yeah, but so far, like this also feels like its own thing as well. Like still, like you can still see a bit of Little Nightmares in there, but it doesn't feel like a complete rehash. It feels like its own little thing.
Yeah. The level design is definitely a lot different than Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares, you go from left to right. That's it. Sometimes you there are some intricate levels of going forward and backward, but most of the time it's left or right. This one takes it a little bit further, and it's like it's a little bit more. There's a little bit more depth in the environment, and when you go from when you open the door, right? You saw how the camera angle changes. That's basically this game's loading screen, where Little Nightmares 3 didn't do that. That's why I kind of, if we're comparing transitioning from one level to another, then obviously I prefer Little Nightmares a little bit more, just because I'm used to it, and it's just a little bit smoother. This one is just open the door and then boom, here's another camera angle. Boom, here's another camera angle, which is fine. It's not bad. It's just the other one, Little Nightmares, is a little bit unique on that part because it's like a storyboard thing. Levels are far bigger though, far bigger, and I really enjoyed it. And I actually did see there's a lot of co-op mechanics, albeit they're very, very simple. I can't judge this game's puzzle yet because this is just the tutorial, other than, hey, help me up, both of us press the button, pull the lever thing. Yeah, there's not as much, there's no separation between the characters either. I was I was hoping like we can maybe switch characters if I'm playing alone, you know? Other than that, you know, it's the same, but a little bit different, and I like that. I only
Yeah.
hope that this is around $30 or less. 40, depending on how much we get out of this game. It varies, but I'm just going to assume that it's around 6 hours. If it's 30, I think that would be okay. I was like, okay, understandable. If it's around 20 or 25, then yeah, great. That's great value. But of course, if it's like on sale, beautiful. That's even better. I went back in my Steam store and I was like, why is everyone freaking out about the price of Little Nightmares 3? And it turns out I bought Little Nightmares 1 and 2 as a bundle on sales, and apparently I got it for like both of them, including all the DLCs, for just $10. So that was definitely well worth the money. And then I looked back and I was like, oh wait, it's $20 for the original Little Nightmares. Then you got $10 for the DLC, which is when we play as the little boy. And then you got $30 for Little Nightmares 2 with no DLC. I was like, okay, that's a little bit, that price is a bit steep. But I'm not surprised by it since it's Bandai Namco. It's one of the biggest, you know, developers or publishers in Japan. If you don't know them, they make a lot of Gundams. That's where all the Gundam toys comes from. They get a lot of those gacha games. I am surprised that there's actually voice acting. I don't know whether I like it or not though.
It definitely, like, it's another thing that I think makes the game more like its own thing, but I think also does, you know, like, it kind of characterizes the kids more, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's not as alone as Little Nightmares 2, and 1, 2, and 3. Because you got your playable character, and then everyone else's are gnomes. Or creatures that are trying to kill you or attack you. Here, though, it's overwhelmingly positive. Okay, I'm not going to look at anything. I'm not going to look at any of the trailers, because I liked it. Hellish world of REANIMAL. In this exclusive playable demo, you will venture into the abandoned mill in search of one of your missing friends. Okay, one of my missing friends. Was that the missing friend that we just found? And learn that the co-op is the only means of survival. So it really means that you need to okay, so it doesn't show anything beyond the demo. Okay, that's fine then. Overwhelmingly positive. Go ahead, Ned.
It's also kind of like another thing that again makes this different is the overall vibe and setup of this world. Like, it just feels like a abandoned like city with creatures. It even calls it abandoned in that description thing. Whereas in the Nowhere from Little Nightmares, that wasn't it wasn't our world. It was a completely different universe where everything's all weird and twisty.
To be honest, I'm actually okay if we just left where Six and Mono's journey of that world. It's basically just a never-ending cycle of nightmares. There doesn't need to be there's no need to explain anything. You know, it's just that this world is twisted, and good-hearted person gets betrayed, gets turned into monsters. It's like, okay, I got it. It's a sad thing, but it is what it is. Here, though, I'm not exactly sure what is going on, and it looks like the negative reviews are all mainly with some glitches, or excuse me, those specs. So yeah, this game gave my GPU a run for its money, especially on the Ultra. The frame rate did go up and down a little bit, but it wasn't like going from, if it went down to like 15 or 20, that's a big issue. But it went from like 165, which is around where I cap it, down to like 70 as minimum. So it was giving it a workout. So maybe they can polish some of that as well. let's see. This one says, kept getting stuck in one room where I couldn't move, but my co-op partner could, and we kept dying because on screen I was going out of frame. So if you're playing with a co-op, there are some issues there as well. I didn't have any issues, as you can see, because the NPC controlled the other character quite well. And the other, I also like the fact that there's like, unlike Little Nightmares 3, excuse me, Alone wasn't like pointing where I need to go. You know, I was just walking around the room, and Alone would just like, hey, over here, do this, do that. It was kind of like very hand holding, which I guess from a story perspective it made sense. This one though, the girl didn't really do anything. I mean, or rather, I was the one that had to figure everything out. Granted, it wasn't very hard though. It wasn't very hard. Let's see, what other negative reviews are there? I just want to. Again, I'm a pessimist. I want to see the negative stuff. Okay, co-op doesn't work. I don't know what the hell no means. Let's see. Oh, I left the demo not immersed at all. Couldn't put my finger around until I rewatched the trailer and realized the main thing was missing was the sound. Sound? I don't know what that means. That one's fine with me. Super boring, running around. Okay, then this is not your type of game. Yeah, it looks like it has a lot to do with the co-op and your specs. But that's it.
So I guess that's why you didn't experience most of the complaints, because you were on single player.
Here's one that I'm reading that looks pretty interesting. I like solving puzzles, figuring out ways to progress through an environment, but this is so just stupid. According to the control page, pressing X on my X controller is attack. But I was holding a railway wheel, couldn't drop it, and couldn't attack. What was the attack button? I don't remember there was an attack button.
There also didn't really seem to be any need for one, at least in this demo.
Yeah, exactly. You remember in Little Nightmares 1 and 2, there are no attack buttons, right? The way you defeat, you can only sneak your way around them, or when you kill the boss, it's due to like you lure them into a trap and press a button. You had no way of defeating any of those ones except with, well, unless it's like a very special circumstance, like with the flashlight, you know. And the lady in the first game, which is you point the mirror at her, but that was like at the end of the game. So there's that's an exception. I don't feel like having an attack button is supposed to. You're not really supposed to use it all that much, because the point of horror is you're supposed to feel powerless, and the fact you're so small and anyone can easily kill you. That's what makes horror games like terrifying. You get that sense of like dread. It's like, oh god, anyone here can kill me, can stop my progress. So and also the only combat we had in 3 was, well, only against those puppets when we have to shoot their mask off, their head off, and then smash their head in. There wasn't that much combat either way, and then only until the end, until the end, with the long nails and stuff. Oh, excuse me, the long limb guy. But that's it. Running simulator, room where I get the wheel cards bug in co-op. One of us sees the other not moving at all. Kind of kill the whole experience. Okay, yeah, so it's mainly co-op. Okay, I see.
Yeah, and then back in the school with the bullies, where you bash their heads in. But again, there's also like smaller enemies and not the main thing.
Yep, and there are only a certain sections, and if they team up on you, you're kind of cooked. You're not, and also you have to do a little bit of aiming with that area as well. You can only defeat enemies around your size, more or less. But yeah, you're having the way to defend yourself. I'm interested in where this game is going. Again, I can't judge by the puzzles, because it's very simple. It's probably just the introduction right now. And judging by the whatchamacallit, these the name REANIMAL. You see the font, right? It's very simple. Where Little Nightmares, you get a little bit of like six, you get a little bit of like a drawing of six on top. This one is just Reanimal. So,
Yeah,
and there's like this
very
giant
basic like
goat.
horror font.
Yeah. So is this studio, THQ? No, it's this one, Tarsier Studio. So they're the ones responsible for Little Nightmares 1 and 2. And then
Yeah.
3 is when they got bought out and then went their own separate way. Huh. Interesting. But did you enjoyed this one more than 3? 3 is a little bit more connecting, like in terms of emotional. You can obviously low and alone like have a strong bond in the very beginning. Here, though, I'm not so sure who these two are. Are they friends? Are they? I'm not gonna say lovers because they're just kids. I'll just say that it's they're either friends or maybe brothers and sisters at best. And they're looking for a friend. And they, story wise, I haven't seen anything that tests their bond, but we did get introduced to her in the beginning. It was like, oh, I thought you were dead. So
That's really hard to say because this demo is much shorter than Little Nightmares 3.
really, yeah. At least
Yeah.
compared to like say the first, if I were to compare this, it would be like the first encounter with the baby. Not to the point where we escaped because that took me like maybe over an hour, maybe almost maybe at least 2 hours. There was 2 encounters with the babies, with the baby. I remember. Um, Here though, when we rescued her out of the water, right, she pushed us off immediately, or rather, no, she tried to attack us. We had to kick her off. So there's some justification for that because maybe she thought we were an enemy. We were someone who was trying to kill her. The other one is that she just doesn't know us or doesn't trust us. So there's all these questions in my mind on what is going on here, and the fact that the third kid said you shouldn't have come back here. Like, what? Like, so we came back here to search a friend. Is that the friend that we are supposed to look for, or is it someone else? See, it says search for one of your missing friends, and that co-op is the only means of survival. See, I was thinking like it would be awesome, like for example, a boss fight where one person would have to like stall the boss, and the person has to be the one that go out and locate the kill switch or something like that. That would be something that the co-op you absolutely do need. And I will say most of the puzzles here, yeah, you cannot progress without the other, and they do require teamwork. The other one, Little Nightmares 3, is just shoot the arrow or break a wall, and you only do that because, well, one has a bow, the other one has a wrench, right? Here, though, you can kind of interconnect with one another because one can hold the switch. Their powers or their movements are pretty much the same. They don't have like one unique thing over another. It seems.
Here's what I'll say. I think so since this is just the start of the game because it's just a demo, I think this is better than the start of Little Nightmares 3 with the baby, but putting this demo against all of Little Nightmares 3, I
That's
think
not
Little
fair.
Nightmares
Yeah.
3 is
Yeah, that's not
better.
fair. Yeah, that's not fair
Yeah.
because you can't compare a demo to a whole game. That's unfair to the
Yes,
other game.
that's why I said it's hard
That's
to.
what. That's why I'm only
Yeah.
comparing the demo to like the earlier sections of Little Nightmares 3. Like I'm not counting the rest of the game, the Carnivale, and the therapist rooms and
Candy
everything else.
Factory.
Yeah, at best it would just be the first level, with the in that little desert area with the baby. That's it. Um,
But yeah, I
Scarier.
think this is better than that
Yeah.
for sure.
I can't. I don't have anything to say about the co-op because I haven't played it. But it seems they just need a little bit a little bit of polishing. But man, just be careful if you're playing this on PC because it seems like it could crash because of how demanding the graphics are. Um, I don't think this is like the most intricate, graphical, amazing looking game that I've seen. I've seen more impressive ones, but I guess it's just the way that this game is like coded or anything like that. You know, the movement is pretty much similar. The physics is pretty much similar to Little Nightmares 3. Or excuse me, the previous Little Nightmares. They feel exactly the same. The jumping mechanics and whatever. The only thing is that we no longer have to pick up an item, hold it, and bring it to a particular place. You know, but that could change. Oh wait, no, we do. The wheel. I forgot about that. The wheel. Forgot. All right. Overall, great game. I really enjoyed it. I will buy it on day one, depending on how expensive it is. Hey, Potato Xer. Remember when I thank you for Heisenberg us to beat those Knights of Fredbear's? This is your alternate account. I think I remember, but thanks. But yeah, I made a guide for those Knights of Fredbear's again, both of them. The new Destiny one, which is the one of the hardest ones, and then the 2015 remake. It's got pretty decent views, and I heard some people have beaten it due to my health, especially Night 5. I guess hopefully Ryan, 8-bit Ryan, could see my guide and he could actually beat it as well because I want to see his reaction. Anyways, Ned, what do you think? You give this a pretty high remark then, right? For me,
Yeah.
I would say probably a 7. Probably a 7 out of 10. Yeah, a good 7 out of 10. Because it's mainly about the atmosphere. The story, you don't want to give away too much. A solid 7 out of 10. And I'm into it. I want to play more. And that's the beauty of a good demo, you know? And I think that all the games, if they're confident in their game, in the quality of their game, they should all release demos. I mean, when's the last time you saw? Not many AAA games releases demos. You know what I mean. The last one I remember is Devil May Cry 5, and that's one of my favorites. And I could play that. I play the hell out of that demo.
But yeah, I agree. I think a good 7 out of 10 is a good rating for the demo. Completely agree.
Yeah. And then, what was I going to say? What other games did I play? Geometry Dash was the one before. I think I gave Little Nightmares like a 6 out of 10 overall. Again, I don't think people understand that it's like, hey, it's a good game. That doesn't mean it means it's just a little bit above average. Average to me is 5. Now that I'm thinking about it more. Ned, you might be mad at me about this, but I'm almost thinking about lowering it to around a 5.5 for Little Nightmares 3, just because the more I think about it, the more I think about the price. It's like $40. $40. Because unfortunately, I gotta take into consideration the price, because $40 is a lot for me. So like, it's not bad, but it's just average for if I'm getting an average experience for $40. So,
I mean, again, I think that's justified. The price isn't great, but I personally still do like not a great price still, but I still do like the game. Don't get me wrong there.
I'd say wait for a discount if you're looking to at Little Nightmares 3. Especially because when Bandai Namco, they did like a 75% discount sale. So I definitely think anyone should do that. Now, as for Reanimal though, I don't know how much it's gonna cost, but because it's not being published by or developed by Bandai Namco, which is a big studio in Japan, hopefully this one is small. The publisher is small enough to say, okay, you guys could just release it for $30. You know, and And if that's the case, I'm more than happy about it. Now, if y'all take a look at this, it seems like we have a lot more children to rescue than I thought. There's going to be a lot of kids. Whether or not you guys think it's good is completely up to you, because I've always found that if we meet someone that is similar to us, it gives us a set. It takes away some of the dread. It's like, oh, here's another kid. Here's another kid. Here's another kid. Again, Silent Hill. You don't. It's the rarity of meeting a person, even though that person is messed up, is rare. It's like, oh god, a person just like me. Gives you a sense of relief. Here though, we already seen one. Yeah. $30. Yeah, $30 for Little Nightmares 3. Or no. Or excuse me. I don't know what the price for this one is. I said that if Reanimal releases, and if it's like, I would say maybe $30, then I would be like, okay, that's somewhat understandable. It's not a fair price. It's still a little bit on the expensive side, but I'm willing to take it. Anything above that, I would say is a bit overpriced. But if it's around $20, $25, great. That's exactly what I want. And based on the previous experience, this game is going to be just around 6 hours or something like that. And I've already spent 1 hour in this already. And that's just the demo. I took my time. So we'll see. This isn't like on the... I think this game might be coming out for the PlayStation and everything else. If so, then you might have a smoother experience since PlayStation, the settings doesn't need to be that high. But if you're playing on PC, you probably should be careful with your specs. I have 7900, and my computer had a little bit of trouble running it smoothly. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. I enjoy this game, and I look forward to it. It should come out early 2026. And I think Dark Deception, from what I've heard, is coming out next year as well. And then you got GTA. I really hope this doesn't become a down year for indie games, because I'm in love with indie games. I'll play whatever. I don't care if it's horror. I don't care if it's something like Geometry Dash. I don't even care if it's like, what is it, visual novel. Just give me more indie games like these, and I'll pay for it. All right, guys. Have a good night, man. You too, Ned. See you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Peace out. Bye.